Maybe you can come up with a different explanation, but I tried and found no municipality wanting to become the education capital of the U.S. or the world, and I explain why in this video. My name is Carl Pearson. I'm an attorney and co-creator of the paralegal field and have created a new career field paying $35 to $300 per hour. Nobody today is trained to fill the 10 million jobs with small businesses that existed at least before the economic devastation of the pandemic. I'm going to assume in this video, somewhat optimistically, that in the foreseeable future there will once again be 10 million such jobs available. I'm preparing this video on April 10, 2020, with more than 469,000 confirmed coronavirus cases and 17,000 deaths in the United States as of April 9th. In this video, I'm going to explain what I have done to try to get Atlantic City and other municipalities in the U.S. to become the education capital of the U.S. or world, but without success. Very few individuals can claim that they have created a career field. I created the second paralegal school in the United States when the terms paralegal and legal assistant were known only to the first paralegal school located in Philadelphia, its students, and the 100 or so top law firms in the United States which hired its female graduates of the Seven Sisters colleges. I opened up the field to male and female graduates of all colleges. That was a long time ago. I made a mistake because I thought that paralegals would be useful to individual practitioners and small law firms, but I was wrong. It takes about 7 to 10 lawyers to feed jobs to one paralegal, so that my practice could not make use of paralegals. I really did make a big mistake. My school lasted about 18 years, and I saw the need for a different type of trained person, one who would do the staff and other administrative work for the owner of a small business or profession, to enable the owner to do more valuable work which caused him or her to start the business or professional firm in the first place. The owner is in a position to pay one person $35 to $300 per hour to save the owner's time to perform the higher value work. There are 30 million small businesses in the U.S., and at least 10 million of them could and should hire one such trained assistant. It's only a one academic year, or really a 9-month program. Because there are no such schools teaching this wide range of practical business topics, it seemed to me, from my own experience with paralegal training, that whoever started such training could capture most of the market and become the education capital of the U.S. or the world. Atlantic City had the unemployment and space, having closed 7 casinos and creating unemployment for about 9,000 area residents. So I prepared a website to push the idea for adoption by Atlantic City. The website is still there at ac-jobs.com, which you should look at. To try to sell my ideas, I did many things, including issue press releases to the press in New Jersey, contact the union Unite 54 for casino workers, which saw many of their union members unemployed. That's 9,000, as I just said before. Send emails to every local elected official in Atlantic City. Attempt to drop in on Mayor Guardian, but the cab driver signaled for police intervention in front of City Hall, thinking I was a terrorist, I guess. Sent emails to each newspaper in the area, sent letters to the local Atlantic Community College and to a more distant college. I spent about 100 hours of my time, including research and the website, and I never got a single response. Not one. Remember that at the time, Atlantic City had 9,000 unemployed casino workers, 7 empty casinos, and 20,000 or so empty hotel rooms and facilities that could easily be turned into a school for training assistants to the owners of a small business. I know that there are some restrictions about use of casinos, but one of them, Showboat, is now functioning as a hotel, so these restrictions can be overcome, and there were other places available for training and lodging anyway. Why did I get no response? I only tried to contact institutions which do not want to change the way things were, even if that meant unemployment and small business failures. The mayor and legislators, union officials, members of the press, and college officials were all employed and getting full pay, which could buy more when almost everyone else was receiving next to nothing. Also, the teachers, that is, professors, assistant professors, instructors, assistant instructors, and unpaid graduate teaching assistants in the community college would not be able to teach the course, which accounts for their lack of interest. Sometimes I think how crazy it is for someone, that is me, to expect Walmart or the owner of a casino or Uber or a trade union for casino workers getting $12 per hour to be excited about a training program that could result in the loss of their low-paid employees to greener jobs. Perhaps this is the reason that the establishment in Atlantic City is not interested. They know that they would lose the support of the election campaign contributors if they did anything to upset the existing order, such as to train local residents for very high-paying jobs. When I created the paralegal school in 1972, 2,000 community colleges in the United States started their own paralegal program within 1 to 2 years because it could be taught by a retired lawyer familiar with one of about 6 areas of law and required no updated knowledge. Instead of an active business person who has to know 1,000 current things to teach the program. I tried through websites and emails to push the education capital idea for other towns and cities, but found no interest. I believe that a town or village that offered the course to anyone in the U.S., even the world, would rapidly fill up the class seats and become the education capital of the world for training persons to fill 10 million jobs paying $35 to $300 per hour throughout the United States with no licensing involved. I discussed the training program in my 6th video, and my most recent website is college-admissions-scandal.com. 2 last things. My website says $25 to $60 per hour jobs. This was a deliberate understatement because for an area with low wages, anyone saying $100 or $200 or $300 per hour would be beyond belief for the area residents. Finally, I added the following note to my website, and I'm quoting, Note 10/29/16. Not a single Unite 54, AC, or Atlantic Community College official or newspaper reporter has contacted me about this website or my willingness at no expense to try to create high-paying jobs for unemployed or other residents of AC or surrounding area, even though I have spent probably 25 hours of my time communicating with more than 100 persons multiple times trying to get them interested. You should know this the next time you are asked for support by any of them. CEP, my initials. End of quote. I hope that some viewers will try to get their community interested in becoming the education capital, and I am willing to appear by telephone call before any mayor or other political person or group to help you get them interested. I'm not seeking any compensation for my help. Creating trained assistants for small business is too important for having personal compensation involved. Well, I've said what I plan to say, and I'll say so long until my next video.